You got to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let it go.
Alright babies, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys have not already seen, I did do a complete box braid video on triangle box braids, which I really enjoyed, so I hope you guys loved it also. Today's video is going to be on jumbo faux locks. So this is just kind of like part 2 of that video. I actually partnered up with Sensational to bring you some very new hair that they're going to be releasing. It's called the Lulutress Locks. So I got it in the length 18-inch, and they're literally pre-looped locks. So they're very similar to like crochet braids, or exactly, I guess they are crochet technically. I won't be crocheting them necessarily on like cornrows, but I'll be doing individual crochet braids on top of my box braids. So yeah, you'll see what I mean. So this is what the packaging looks like here, and then of course once you take it out, the hair is already like pre-looped or pre-crocheted on this like pole here, just so that you see how many you get. And I believe you get about, let's see, 1 2 3 4, about 10 of these, 10 to 12 inside of each pack. So really nice. They look extremely natural, as you can see, really thick, and they have a lot of texture, but they're really lightweight. So I like that. Let's go ahead and get right into this tutorial. If you guys are wondering where I got this from, I got it literally out of a beauty spot store. It's just like a big stretch piece of cloth, which I use to kind of lay down my edges at nighttime, and it's how I've been maintaining my braids and things like that. But as you can see, these braids are only about a week to a week and a half old, and they still look really good, especially given that the box braids are really like large. So I'm just gonna take these out. I did add in like some pieces of jewelry all throughout the braids here, so I'm going to take those out. If you guys are wondering where I got these from, also local beauty supply store. It's literally just like the jeweled jewelry, and then of course it's like the bead on it. So yep, but I'm going to do the same thing for the faux locks. I'm just taking it out now so that I don't have to worry about them later. So as I told you guys before, as far as my box braids go, I literally have 24 braids, exactly 24 braids. So this should not take very long at all. I would say more than likely under an hour, just to go ahead and get these locked out. Alright babe, so first things first, what needles do you use? So of course there are tons of crochet needles out there. I can actually like do this without the freaking needle, but whatever, I can do it with a bobby pin. But that's for a completely different video, just for professional purposes. This is what I'm using. This is just a very lightweight, thin, straight to the point crochet needle. It even has the hook with the latch on it, which is going to be extremely important for these because they are a little bit thicker. And of course we're crocheting hair, not clothes, right? Can't get it up. But on the other hand, there are other crochet needles that you can use. So I picked these up from Walmart. They come in different sizes, of course, but these don't have the latch on it. However, if you have anything like that around the house, you go to your grandma's house and that's what she has, or even your mom, right? Definitely just grab it. I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing with this. Alright, so this is what this crochet looks like, and as you can see, they're already pre-loops. They get really stretchy, so I will definitely be able to stretch this out. As you can see, the length of my braid is actually a little bit longer than the crochet, but not by very much. I'll be able to stretch this crochet out so that it actually matches the lock just fine. So I'm actually going to go ahead and show you this on, which braid do I want to use? I'll use this one. Usually with my tutorials, I like to go ahead and get mostly done, and then I'll come and show you the last one. But I kind of want to go through this detailed. Alright, so I'm going to make sure that I have the needle locked into place. Or it's not really locked, it's just closed. I'm going to slide this through my hair. As you can see, it just literally slides right through. As you can see, it's like moving freely. I'm going to open it up. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my crochet hair, slide it onto the needle right underneath the hook, close the latch so that now it's attached, and pull it through. Now that I have it pulled through, I literally want to take it out of the latch here. If you're really good, you would be able to just like, I'm not going to show you this because I feel like this is a beginner tutorial and I don't want you guys to get confused with, oh, what does she do with the crochet? So I'm going to do this by hand, right? So I'm literally opening up this circle here, which is the crochet hook, right? Now that it's in the middle of my hair, you see it's moving, right? I'm literally going to take the entire crochet and put it through the loop. Alright, then I'm going to pull it as tight as I can get it. Just to form that knot. There we go. Alright, so you have two choices at this point. I could literally crochet this entire braid down to the end of this and pull it straight out, but just because my braids are longer than the length of this, I actually want to kind of unravel it and start to wrap this around my hair. So I'm unraveling the crochet to the left because it wraps to the right. Alright, so once you have that pulled as tight as possible, then I'm going to go in and literally just twist the crochet apart, because of course, like I said before, my braid is longer than the actual crochet, so I don't want to have to try to figure out what I'm going to do with the end of my braid at the end. But yeah, so I'm literally just untwisting this and I'm literally just going to start to wrap the hair directly around my braid. And I'm pulling it as tight as I can get it around that, just so that it does not unravel. And as I'm going down, I'm unwrapping to the left and then rewrapping to the right. Okay, so I'm still just wrapping this down. As you can see, it's really smooth and the hair looks like really natural looking. And I'm just still unwrapping and slowly wrapping this down. And the way that I'm doing it is kind of diagonal, so as I unravel, I'm like pulling it downward, I guess, in a diagonal motion. Alright, and once I get to the very end of this, as you can see, I still have a lot of my braid left. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut that off and seal this. Alright, so here's the full lock. Here's the end of my braid, which obviously we all know is not my hair. I'm just going to cut that off. And then here we are, right? So I'm just wrapping the hair right around that area that I just cut, and I'm just wrapping it back upward so that it forms that little like curled look. And literally just with a nice little lighter, not very much, we're not going to do the whole thing, just very quickly, lightly. And then you want to roll that out and we're good. Nice tip. It's thick, it's full, it's heavy. It's like lightweight and heavy at the same time. I can't really explain. Like, I definitely know that they're there, but it is a lot shorter than before. So compared to the length of this braid, so an 18-inch definitely. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, do a few more, and yeah, babes. Alright, so another really important tip for you guys. I just want you to realize that the reason I'm not actually going through all my braids and then just cutting them across is because every one of my braids may be a different length after I end up wrapping it. Like, I may stop wrapping a little bit further down or further up on each one, and I just want them all to be right and even. Obviously, I am going to do another updated pretty much faux lock tutorial from beginning to end without the braids already in. This is just going to be a very good like part 2 or protective style, just to kind of extend the life of braids and things like that. So that's more so what this is geared towards, if you guys were wondering. Alright, so I already put this crochet in here for this braid, and as you can see, the crochet hair looks really nice. It's really like flowy, but by the time you wrap an actual braid around it, it has a lot more body and life, and yeah, I don't know, it just feels more authentic. Alright, so same thing. I have my knot in right here at the base. Just gonna unravel this a little bit. And this one was really easy to unravel, so I'm doing it all the way down. The hair is really soft. I think I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, exactly 12 left. So like I said, I had exactly 12 or 24 braids in, and in each pack you get 10 to 12 locks. So of course one pack is already done. I did all 12 here, and I'm just going to use the second pack. So this entire style only took 2 packs of the hair. As you guys know, I like to come back to you guys when I'm on the last one. This is what they look like. Literally, this is only taking me an hour and, let me see, 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I'm extremely excited, and like I said, I have exactly 24. I use exactly 2 packs, and I just wanted to get a little bit more detail on how I did this. Believe it or not, this is literally my first time doing this. Alright, so here's a crochet piece of hair. Here's the crochet needle. Literally, go ahead and slide the closed needle right up under your hair. Right, once you have that through, go ahead and open up the needle, which it kind of opens by itself. Go ahead and open that up. You'll have the little hole or circular hole, you can see that. Put that right through the loop of the end of the needle. Close it and go ahead and slide it right through. Once you slide it through, go ahead and unlatch this needle, get out of there. Okay, go ahead and open up that hole just a bit more so you can put your fingers through it so that you're able to pull the actual crochet through. If these locks were a bit smaller, or my crochet, I guess the needle or hook itself was a little bit larger, I should have been able to pull the hair through with the crochet at the same time, but that was just a lot going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and unravel this now. So I'm turning it the opposite way, and instead of doing it slowly, I'm actually going to do the entire length of the hair because I'm wrapping the entire length of my braid. Now the reason that I told you guys I'm going to do another tutorial because I have 4 different ways to do crochet locks. Like I said, this is my first time actually just putting the crochet through and rewrapping all of my braids. Technically I could have just used some regular Marley hair to just go ahead and wrap up all the braids. But I'm going to have another video, or probably another 3 videos, that I'm going to show you how to do the faux lock extensions straight, like from your natural hair, with braids, without braids, with twists. Like, I literally have so many different ways to get these accomplished. But yeah, so that'll be for another video. So yeah, so once you have that knot on there, just make sure it's really, really close to the scalp. Go ahead and untwist or unravel all of the hair. Once you have that, literally just start to wrap. If you're right-handed, wrap to the left. If you're left-handed, wrap to the right, or whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm gonna wrap to the left and literally just start covering the base of this, but not making it too thick. And I don't even really think about it when I do it. I just start to wrap it around and it naturally gets covered. As I start to move down a little bit more, what I'm doing is spreading out the hair. Y'all, someone is blowing me up. I start spreading out the hair. Once this hair is spread out, I literally continue to wrap. This allows me to wrap a lot faster. So, open up the hair, wrap down in a diagonal motion. You'll cover a lot more of the braid in a lot less time. And avoid using less hair too, especially if you're using the Marley hair, which this basically is. It's just already pre-wrapped. You just want to continue down the braid. Once you get comfortable, you start wrapping around just a little bit faster. Now the end of the hair can get a little crazy just simply because it was already pre-looped and had that nice little curl at the end, which is why I really want to use this hair again. I still have 2 more packs left over, so I'll definitely be doing a tutorial with my natural hair, no extensions, on how to do these faux locks, the actual crochet method. Alright, so once I get to the end, I leave a little bit of hair, mostly like a stretched piece, so that I can literally wrap upward. So I'm down at the base of this, right? Obviously not the end of the braid, but at the base of it, I've gotten rid of most of the hair. I'm going to start to wrap the hair back up the lock, upward, pull it really tight on itself, and literally this will seal just as this way, without any fire or anything like that. So I can literally just cut my braid off from here and I have my lock. It's not going anywhere. If you want a little bit of extra security, which I do and don't care for, I mean, it's just kind of weird. I mean, I don't mind doing the fire method as long as you make sure that you really seal the ends, because if not, the hair kind of gets stuck on itself at the bottom and that's very annoying. So 2 choices: go ahead and leave it as is, cut this off, or option number 2, go ahead and seal this if you don't feel comfortable in the way that you wrapped it. Seal it with the lighter or fire. Roll it really smooth so that it's not like any friction there. And then go ahead and cut off the excess hair. And there you go. Got a nice lock. So guys, this was really quick. A lot faster than what I actually thought. I don't know why it was going to take longer. But yeah, really pretty, straight to the point. I love them. Definitely going to go ahead and add in some jewelry. So I have this gold wire beading here. It's very thin. Literally just going to go ahead and take some of this out. I'm just unraveling it. I got this from Amazon. Make sure to leave a link for you. I'm just going to cut it. And this is a 24 gauge. So it's really thin. I think I'm going to do this one actually. Alright, so I'm starting from the base of this and I'm literally just crisscrossing the string or the wire or whatever it is that you have that you're adding the accents with. Alright, and just to go ahead and seal this in, I'm actually going to take the wire and literally just wrap it around the end of this. So I'm taking one end, I'm just wrapping it around. And because it's wire, I don't have to worry about tying like the knot or anything like that. It's literally just wrapped on itself. So there we go. That's one. And then of course, I'll just put in like I said, I have these little beads here. Alright, and then I have the little shell beads, so I'm just going to open this up, and they come in the clips, so I literally just have to like wrap it around. Then I also have some of just the regular like clips or beaded clips that are just gold. So that's literally it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it so much. This is very different for me, but very straight to the point and very protective. As you guys can see, this style will last you like a while. So had the box braids in for a week and a half. Literally could have left those in, I would probably say about 2.5 to 3 weeks, and then I would have wrapped my braids, literally like this once, you know, the roots are a little bit more chunky and crazy, and as it just grows out, it'll still be very beautiful and straight to the point. So definitely love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Make sure you turn on your post notifications, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.